Okay, this is March 10th, 2011. It's in the afternoon, about 12:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And let's take a look at this euro dollar and what's going on here. So this is a 4-hour chart. Okay. Price did close below this 786. I'm going to get rid of C here. Actually, the ABC is pretty much voided. We still, unless we come down to the 100% and bounce from there, then you can still call that an ABC. But for now, we are trading under the 50 EMA, under this trend line here. And I want to take a look at this daily real quick here, because I'm thinking ABC shorts are in play. Daily chart. And now that we're under the 50 EMA on the 4-hour chart and below this channel trend line, it appears that the daily chart will want to come down and test the 50 EMA on the daily before heading back up. So, looking at it in that standpoint, I'm going to drop down then to this 1-hour chart here and see what we have. Okay, so we had an ABC to the downside off the 61.8 last night, and that's, it started to move down once in the middle of the night. And I'm just going to put the target on there because I think it's pretty close to have been met. Yes, see, that target was met. Alright, so now looking at this, we have this support here at 38.60. That was a strong support. It was a strong resistance on the way up, strong support on the way down. Bounced here, held here, and then down through it. So that's our resistance now. Again, okay? That's going to be our strong resistance. If we look then, oops, let me get this out of the way. So if we look then at this 30-minute chart, we have somewhat of a bear flag. And I'm just going to mark that. Although we did break out of it and came back in it. But if you notice that opening up this 15-minute chart, the 15-minute chart's in a downtrend from left to right. Okay? From all the way over in the left, which you can't see on your screen probably, but all the way down, we're in a downtrend on this 15-minute chart. On the 4-hour chart, we're below that 38.60 area and just meandering around this 786. And if I drop down then to, let me get this 15-minute chart back up here. If I drop down then to this 15-minute chart, what I'm seeing is ABC short, ABC short, ABC. This will probably be short. We can see it a lot better on the 5-minute chart. Let me bring that up here. Get this off here. And this is kind of a slow time of day, but here we have ABC short. And I believe, and I can't say for sure, because the market will do what it wants to do. And I suggest using, small stop losses. Take your profits when in profit, move stop, take partial profits, move stop to break even when you get your profits in this type of market. But stick this trend line on here real quick. This is just a trend line. As long as this 5-minute stays under this trend line here, we're looking at ABC shorts. Now, let's fib from the most recent. We're going to fib from this set of blue bars here to the bottom of this. So we're going to go from this high to this low for a fib. We stopped at the 786 and reversed. Good entry. Okay, we have bearish hidden divergence here to the downside, telling us we're going short. Let's find a target on this 5-minute chart. So this would be a good short play. But like I said, we're in a wacky market. We are at some levels on the daily chart that I'm not 100% sure of. So this may not hold. But we know one thing for sure. 5-minute close above here, and you want to get out of your trade if you're short. Okay? Because we are at a point on this daily chart where it could go either way. And let me bring that up real quick here. Because we're sitting right here on this FE38.2. Although I have a suspicion we want to test this 50 EMA on the daily chart, we're still sitting on this 3805 area support here. So at this point, we can bounce up and head all the way back up, or we can come down and test the 50 EMA. We are right at the breaking point here. So if you're going to trade and you want to be in short off this 5-minute chart, which is a good trade here, you want to make sure your stop is tight. Because if you have a 5-minute close above here, this 38.23, you have a great chance of that daily chart bouncing back up. Okay, so this is what I'm looking at right here at the time. Perfect example of a short in the right in the process. Any level in here would have been good, even up here. A lot of times you can't get it right there, but target on this 5-minute is 37.79. Whether it makes it there or not, as a matter of fact, it's about time to. I'm going to get this up here to take half a position off, because this is a market, and I just keep preaching this and preaching this because I see a lot of people losing money here. I'm going to take this off here in a second. Half of it right now. But this is a market where people are trying to take longer term trades. Not longer term, but trying to get 50 pips, 100 pips at a time, and just not, setting their stops properly. And it's just a market where you have to do that. You've got to, small stops, take half off when you get, 10, 15 pips, move stops to break even, because we are at a level that it can just turn instantly, and because of this daily chart, and head right back up. Not to mention, we still have bullish hidden divergence on the 4-hour chart. So we're at a crucial point. Alright, so this is just a look at what I was looking at immediately in time right now, how to enter trades off the lower time frame, anticipating a possible move to the 50 EMA on the daily chart eventually, and taking the ABC trades in order to get there. You might take them off of a 5-minute or a 15-minute chart over and over and over again in order to get to that 50 EMA on the daily chart, if that even happens. But nonetheless, by doing it this way, you have a predetermined stop. You know that above here, you know, the chances of that bounce on the daily is great. So you want to be out of that trade up there. If you haven't already booked profits and moved stops to break even, if you have a 5-minute close above there, you want to be out of it because you could get slammed if not. Okay, so this is March 10th, 2011.